What's up, Hawks? It's Junior Matt Scardini here to start off the show. Today is Tuesday, May 30th, and it's a B day. Today's students of the day are Shanae Van Gordon for working hard in algebra. Cheyenne, excuse me, I'm sorry about that, was nominated by Mrs. Baco. Skylar Bosket nominated by Mr. McGee for making a great effort in algebra. And finally, Sella McLaughlin for her great effort in algebra, nominated by Mr. Austin. Stay tuned for weather, sports, and more. Now over to Riley with your news.
What up, Hawks? It's Lily here with your news for today. On today's agenda for review classes, we have ELA and D107 with Mrs. Plate from 3:15 to 4:15. We have Living Environment in D216 from 3:15 to 4:15. Earth Science in room D205 with Mrs. Julian. Have fun with that. From 3:15 to 4:15, Algebra 2 and E123 with Mrs. Sleka from 3:15 to 4:15. And French in A206 with Madame Dudek from 3:15 to 4:15. Stay tuned for tomorrow's show with updates on more review classes to come in the future. Next, Ethan went out and found the history of the bridges in Corning. Let's see what he found out.
Throughout history, civilizations have placed themselves in rivers. Mesopotamia found itself placed between the Tigris and Euphrates. Egypt was placed in the valley next to the Nile, and Rome was near the Tiberis. Our little town is no exception, with the Chemung River flowing right up through the center of it. As Corning built up through the decades, the city expanded across the river, and transport across the river was needed. So in 1921, a bridge was built to allow people to cross.
The bridge, known as Centerway Bridge, spans around 710 feet long. It has 7 concrete arcs, also known as spans. These spans are 92 feet in length each and make up almost the entirety of the bridge. However, after 6 long decades of being in use, the Centerway Bridge in 1980 was deemed for unfit for motor vehicles. Therefore, it really didn't prove that much useful for the city council. So, in 1981, it was scheduled to be destroyed in the spring of that year. Now, due to that fact, and how long this bridge has been here, and how historically significant it is to our community, there was a campaign called Save Our Bridge. And the campaign was essentially about preserving the bridge and keeping it as a historical landmark. And in 1986, the city council approved the campaign and renovated the bridge, not to make it a better motor vehicle bridge, but to actually make it a walking bridge. They actually painted a maze on it so that kids who are walking across could have something fun to do while their parents looked over the side of the bridge. After that, a couple decades later, in 2012, it was renovated again to add vegetation and grass and benches, and eventually became the bridge we all know today.
Thank you, Ethan. Today after school, Studio 315 is open in the library. Nest Music Production is meeting in room C110. And finally, the IB ceremony is taking place in the theater from 6 to 8:30. Also, Riley, Austin, and I asked Tully and Matt to try to guess the drink while blindfolded. Let's see how they did. Never mind, scratch that. Congrats to Matt on the win. Also, be sure to go check out our new CPPtv podcast, all about wilderness review, with Braxton Evans to hear about the Adirondacks. Finally, to the people who are taking earth science, don't forget that your lab practical is at 8 a.m. on Thursday. And to those who are taking the world history regents, be sure to get to the high school by 7:45 for your 8 a.m. regents on Thursday. To those who don't have any exams on Thursday, enjoy your day off. That's all the news I have for you today, Hawks. Now I'll send it over to Light with your weather for today.
Hey Hawks, Light here with your weather for today. There will be a high of 82 and a low of 56 today. It would also make sure to apply your sunscreen. Now I'll send it over to Gianna with your sports for today.
Hi Hawks, Gianna here with your sports for today. On Friday, our boys varsity lacrosse team won against Elmira with a score of 8-4 in their fourth section for Class A title. Also on Friday, our boys unified basketball team played a great game but unfortunately lost to Elmira in the section championship game with a score of 40-32. On Saturday, our girls varsity softball team won their section 4 Class A final with a score of 6-4 against Elmira. Great job, Hawks. Now looking for today, our girls and boys track team are headed to Union and Ecot for day 1 of state qualifiers. And finally, our girls flag football team head to Binghamton for the Division I section final. Good luck to all our athletes, and now I'll send it over to Janessa to wrap up the show.
Hey Hawks, Janessa Skeet here to wrap up the show. Thanks for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you missed anything from today's show or any previous show, I encourage you to take out your phone or your computer and see what we are about to do. You can check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPtv. Follow our Instagram at cpp.tv. Thanks for watching and keep flying, Hawks.